Alright, we're almost done. Just a little bit more setting up. There's Voices of the Void. And I need to set the mood lighting correct. Now, Souls, I'm going to ask you a favor. Or anyone else if they're in the chat. Tell me if either the game or my model freezes. Because if it does, I'll have to start adjusting things. So, let's try this again. I've been playing it under my free time, so I know exactly what to do. So this should make things easier. And it shouldn't mess up with the screen anymore, so... create a new one. Let's call it Crystal's Stream. Souls! Somehow, that scared me. You scared me with... wow! Congratulations! You win a cookie. Okay, let's see how things go. I would use my old current save, but... let's say it gets hectic. Alright, here we go. There's items for us. And... into the darkness we go. How's it looking, Souls? Is it working fine for now? Or have we already frozen? Ooh, we might actually be able to make something out of this. Actually, before we continue, I need to switch the stream info. And the game of the void. There we go. So I'll be using this as a way to also teach how to play the game, as it has a pretty good tutorial, but it doesn't tell you everything. The base is this way. I'll be mentioning already, I'm currently covering a compass, but you don't need to know about it. The upper left is our flashlight. Sorry, upper right is our flashlight, upper left is our money. And the lower left is hunger and sleep. Did I walk past the base already? Nope, I recognize that bridge. We should be close now. There it is! In we go. Welcome back to our base. Let's start with the basics. Before anything, we want to look for a signal. And you do it with this. Pressing shift will ping the nearby signals, and then we'll have to find ripples. Now, it varies a lot. Some of the ripples are easy to notice, and some of them are difficult to notice. And this place, the search area is big, so this will take a moment. Okay. There might be one this direction. There it is. Then we press enter to ping it. And it gave an error. This is a common thing that happens at the beginning. The only thing to do at that point is to look another one. There are 3 types of errors. 4 signals, which means you missed the target. Invalid object, which happens randomly. And sensor error, which is due to poor quality of our equipment. Okay, we got a ping. We can turn that device on from here. Also, if anyone has played Half-Life 2, they will recognize these noises. And we'll move on to this thing. Turn both of these on. And now we need to find the signal through filters. As soon as the towers turn... Oh! We'll teach you something else. Here is a bathroom. Use it. Gives you 5 stamina and you can do it about every time you've lost 5 stamina. So you can indefinitely stay awake. Okay, we got a signal. We'll just spin around the search radius. And if we find nothing, we'll switch the polarization. Okay, we got one. 99. And then we'll do the same with the frequency. Though this time we don't have to do the polarization. Here we go. And we can turn that off. And calculations off because we don't need them. And now, 2 things are happening. It's attempting to detect whatever signal it is, and it is trying to download it. Now, what else should I teach? Here's the radar. When you start, you will have 4 entities. If it's anything than 4, you should be worried. Also, if you can, do not go outside at night. It is not safe. So the first day is basically a free day. You can do whatever you want. And on the second day, I'm going to have to properly teach what to do. You can break things by smashing them into things, and I want to get rid of these. Good old physics. You can also pick up certain objects and hold them to destroy them, but I wouldn't recommend that. Can't use it right now. Here's our garage. The drone will come from above here to pick up stuff. We also have an ATV for other jobs. I'll explain that later. Rocks. It says rocks to break boxes. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Physics. So, one thing that you can do, from the inventory, you can pick hold and then just whack them. But this takes a very long time, so I would rather suggest, and this is a bit weird way, but take the rock, hold it, and just start smashing the box. It's dumb, but it works better than the previous one. I apologize for any motion sickness for a while. But we want to break these boxes because they contain good stuff. Meanwhile, let's have a nice beat. Also, souls, is the stream working? Are we all suffering from motion sickness? Nice beat, man. I'll let you live. This is single. Now, I'll explain this in a second. While the detection is still going up, use the bathroom. Now, you want to keep your hunger and sleep up. If your hunger gets low, you start hallucinating. If your sleep gets low, you start to have nightmares. You start to suffer hallucinations or worse that I'm not allowed to say. Let me turn the playing on. So, this is where all the signals come. And we move them around with drives. We plop one in. Upload extract, and then we can play the signal to see how it sounds like. You have found me! Yay! ILMO on that stock drive! What a loser, lol! Not sure what to do with this data. Time to eat a burger. Tasty. At the very beginning, it takes a while for anything to happen, so it might be good to actually do not use the bathroom and sleep every time you do the signal, but you can only sleep if your sleep is below 80. This is important to remember. I'll explain the calculations. These are the main servers that take care of the calculations. Currently, we can't do that. But when we can clear up signals to actually understand what's going on with them. Because at the beginning, it's just trash. Opening the calculations also gives us a server console. We can ping servers. And it shows every server if it works or not. It actually doesn't mention up there, but you can also ping a specific server. So that's not really useful. You can set target to any of the servers, so you can easily find it with your compass. You can also reset the compass. I have no idea what the SD catch does. I haven't managed to make it work on any ways I've tried. SD cal all will be important. It basically calibrates all the servers, but currently everything's fine. Mostly fine. And SV hash, that I'll explain later, it's not important to us right now. We're almost done. And we get to hear the signal, which is gonna be absolute trash. But there's nothing we can do about it yet. We don't have upgrades, you see. And there we have it. It's a star, signal quality is normal, and frequency is below average. We saved the signal, and now it's saved. Before we listen to it, allow me to find another signal, because it takes a while. As I mentioned, a lot of these signals are difficult to find. Don't be discouraged if it takes a while to find any of the signals. Or that they fail from time to time. We've been lucky so far. So now let's listen what this sounds like. Crispy. And unfortunately, most of the signals are like that until we can upgrade. Which I'll be explaining after this. Okay. No signal. Still no signal. There it is. Okay. Auto direction. And it's downloading. Now let's talk about the laptop. We got emails. Basically tells what we're supposed to do. And about daily tasks and all that. But that's not important right now. It'll be the problem of the next day. We got photos, but I have no idea how this works. I don't have a camera for that. Cameras? If you want to have security cameras, you can buy them and install them wherever you want. I believe this also includes the drone and Carfus. Advancements are just achievements. Store contains all kinds of things that you might need. We'll go over that when we have money. Signals? If you want to save an interesting signal, you can do that. Over here, there's a button, Save Signal, and it'll be permanently stored here. Modules are specific upgrades that can only be bought once to give really good upgrades. For example, server alert alerts if any of your servers go down. Polarities, automatic polarity direction skips the polarity check, so you just have to find the right frequency. signal processing, automate signal processing ones, but that's only useful if you're maxed. ATV solar power, just ATV just gets fuel out of thin air, and one of my favorites, storm filter. While it's storming, the signal actually fluctuates, making it difficult to download it. But with that upgrade, that won't happen. And then we got the usual upgrades. Download speed, server stability, cooldowns. The most important thing is the computer level here. It's the only way to get clearer signals. And clearer signals means more money. Well, that's happening. Let's have a nap. Now, as I mentioned, if you're sleep deprived, you will get nightmares eventually, which are basically nightmare scenarios which you have to survive in. Failure and you lose sleep, success and you wake up well rested. I have never encountered nightmare myself because I'm very picky about when I let this guy sleep. I think there's a burger over here. Yep. Just eat the floor burger. Surely nothing bad will happen. And we just need to wait the detector. I could show some Easter eggs. Let's type alien behind you. It's him. An alien. Still alive, I see. Not anymore. And Maxwell. However, I've never managed to find Maxwell. He spawns somewhere into the world. But he's so damn quiet. Alright, we got another signal. We'll listen to it even though we can't figure anything out of it. Play signal. I thought I heard something. Now don't listen to it again. So here we have the sound wave, the different frequencies of sounds. If we had the upgrade, we could switch it to spectrogram, but Mocho not found. Here it shows a text, and here's the actual data that it creates that might be an image sometimes. Time to find another signal. And the signal's gone. Sometimes they just vanish. My hint when you're searching for coordinates, I recommend picking either side, either 0 azimuth or 360 azimuth. Those are the easiest locations to find signals. Ooh, we're close to one. There it is. Successful thing. Look at them turn. There are a bunch of secrets in this world. Here's a map for all the things. If I remember correctly, you should avoid Romeo. For reasons. Nothing. Nothing. Oops. Overdid it. There we go. And it's downloading. Also, do not press this one. It will shut off the lights on the entire facility, and it will have to turn them back on manually. The heck was that? Maybe I should break another box, just for fun. There I go. I'm like a caveman going, I break box. I use stone. Smart. We'll get there eventually. Sounds like a beat. One of these boxes gotta break sooner or later. And we got food. Still loading? What else? What else? Oh, when we finish, I'm gonna do one more secret. That's at the very end of this stream. So we're gonna have to do this day and at least one more day before I'm willing to do this special thing. What was it? It was something I wanted to mention. It will come back to me later. You probably won't need this, but this deletes data. If you ever need to remove something. Not sure why. I believe. Also, if you'd like to play this game yourself, it is free on itch.io. It's currently a demo, but I mean, 30 days of worth of quote-unquote content is pretty good. And unlike Signal Simulator, this is constantly being worked on. Ooh, the bunker. There's a weird bunker here. But the text "do not enter." This used to be Tube, but they switched it. And even if you knew that, the doors just won't open. Who knows what kind of secrets this place holds? 'Cause I surely don't. In 30? Let's do a ping to see if a server is down. Because if there is, I can show you the other part of the game. Okay, we got one down. India. Yeah, let's go right now. We're not trying to play perfectly anyway. So, want to go SV target India, server found, and now we go pay them a visit. Here we go. And that's India. Remember to put the handbrake on. I am not responsible if you lose your ATV. So, when the server goes down, you need to do a minigame. Basically, you need to pick the right number that is the result of this adding or subtraction. So, 5 plus 2 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. 8 plus 13 is 11, so 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, so 0. 0 plus 8 is 8. 7 plus 7 is 14, so 4. And 7 plus 1 is 8. There, fixed. And if the number goes negative, you just ignore the negative part. Where was our base? I forgot. That's the one thing I wish they would add. I want to be able to target our base. Because while I can reasonably well find the base with certain landmarks, someone else with a poor sense of directions will definitely get lost. There's also first aid here, but there's no use for it yet. The signal's done. Let's listen to it. Always so crispy. It'll get better. There's the signal. And another successful ping. We're being lucky today. Also, here's a reset button. Do not press it. It'll reset the progress on the signal. Ooh, we already found it. There we go. Shut everything else off. And sleep. And wake up. There's no reason to sleep to 100 because you can use toilet right away. The signal is still loading. Honestly, the first few days of the game will be you breaking boxes and waiting. Although we might as well eat. Speaking of breaking boxes, smash, rock, break box. Come on. Oops, I did not mean to eat that. The CDs are used to automatically fix any of them, if any of the servers, or to protect them from breaking down. Time is wasting. You might as well turn them all on. Servers are fine. Normally you don't have to paint this often. I'm just doing it just in case to pass the time. Also the calibrations, I'd recommend doing them once every day. Presuming none of the servers are down. You cannot calibrate if the servers are down. So that is the basics of Bosses at the Void, but there's still the daily tasks, and the processing. So the processing is an easy thing. The daily task is a bit more complicated. But we'll get there when we get there. Have to wait for the midnight. I'll do it after the signal is done. Because there's this funny thing, and I'm not sure why they added it. I can ragdoll myself, for whatever reason. I guess you can play dead. Also, just to point out, they made this place a lot worse than before. There are vents in the ceiling. In the last update, they didn't even have rib covers. So anything can crawl in now. Why? Almost there. We get to hear the crispy audio again. That's a big one. I'm not sure why, but I see a Yoda in there. There's an ear, another ear, there's the eyes, and the mouth, and the round lemon head. Come on, signals. This one. As you can see, they can be quite tiny. Another successful thing. Oh. It's actually raining. And as you can see, it's messing with this filter offset. This is not gonna be easy. So when the storm is happening and you don't have a storm filter, there's two choices you can do. You can either boringly sit here and try to adjust to the storm, or you can literally do anything else. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You enjoy this screen. I'll be right back. I need to get some drink. Something to drink, I mean. I'm back and I see the signal's going bad. Whoops. It is a small signal though. Just look at it rain. What's the clock? Steam. I'm gonna have to be adjusting this the whole time. But there's something I wish to do. There's absolutely no reason to do this. We're gonna climb up the tower and then jump off. And it indeed is. It's just a shame that the signal won't stay steady. Also, disclaimer, don't try this at home. Especially when it's thunderstorming. Look out below. The Demonology is one of the, Phasmophobia kind of games, right? I know very little of it. Also, here we go. Whee! Oh god! My face! I mean, you could put it on Cat's game suggestion list. I'm sure they'll be able to lure some people to play it. I only know that it's a Phasmophobia kind of game. And the name, that's it. Ooh, the signal's real bad. Oh, time to have a rest. Come on. Such a nice sweater. Now, the next thing that we need to do is lock the door. Between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m., you're not safe. Ooh, we're so close. We also need to check if the storm actually took out any of the, towers. So we're not going out there and fix them. Not in that darkness. I've done that once, and I hated it so much. Another successful thing, I'm surprised. Here we go. There we go. As the storm is still going, the signals are going to be fluctuating, so we're not going to get much progress. Nothing we can do. What do you mean, why not? Here we go. Damn, listen to the thunder. Because, unlike in Signal Simulator, we are not alone in here. In addition, I have limited flashlight batteries. And God forbid you try to find your way home in this darkness. Just look how dark it is. You can barely see anything. The signal's going bad again. Indeed. Nothing breaks the glass, yeah. Where's my rock? I have my rock. I'll use a box. What? Metal noises. It's indestructible. Do I have an idea? Go, my minion! You're useless! Also, if I'm not mistaken, the game has three modes. The story mode, the infinite mode, and sandbox. Sandbox is locked until you do the story mode. The story mode has events happening throughout the 30 days. And infinite mode, I believe, gives them randomly to you. But there might be a chance that you don't get anything interesting in the infinite mode. So remember that. Come on, download faster. But I don't think there's anything out there on the first day. I think they only appear on, like, third or fourth day. So we're safe for now. If we really had to go outside. Besides, later on you don't even have to go outside. You just use Carphus. Okay, the download speed is in bytes per second. And that is about 10k bytes, so 10 kilobytes per second, so that is around 80 kilobits. Oh god, you're right, Souls, it is dial-up. This is literally the dial-up speed. Maybe slightly faster. Because I think the dial-up was like 64 kilobits. And this is 80, so... Damn. The peak of internet speed. Nothing will be faster than this. Also, if that takes a while, if we want to speed things up, we might as well sleep. We might actually get to do our job for once. Sleep time. Oh, trust me, Souls. Windows still does that. You try to move a file from one drive to another, it's like 3 gigabytes. That's going to take you 4 years. It's done. Did we listen to the last one? I don't think we did. Unless this was the Yoda one, which would make sense because it's a dwarf planet. Yeah, this is the Yoda one. And this is as crispy as the other ones. I can't tell anything out of that. And... successful ping. Souls, you're bringing me luck. One more hour, and then we'll have to actually do our job. Nothing? I got scared by a toot to make me jump. I was like, what kind of new error sound was that? But it was just Souls. Makes me kinda glad that Foxy ain't around, as far as I know. I'd die of a heart attack. That's close enough. Yeah, nothing seems to be out there. I mean, understandable. It's difficult to pick them. When I become an affiliate, I'll be using Blurb, and I believe Blurb lets you pick any sound from the list, compared to sound alerts that's limited. And you can use channel points for that. So what else can we do? I'm sorry. My bestie had to share with me her cat. It's very much glued to the TV while she watches Cocaine Bear. Definitely. There's no other explanation to that. Let's do a ping. Oh, we got a down server here. Now we aren't doing any processing, so we might as well fix this. Okay, here's an example. -2 minus 6 is -4, so 4. 0 minus 8, 8, and 4. Of course, it's always the black cats, isn't it? Ooh. Your cat's an avid fan of, horror. I like it. One of our cats actually does like to watch TV. And she's actually specific that if the TV is turned the wrong way, the TV is mounted on a turnable platform, she goes and turns the TV towards her so she can watch it. Ooh, look! 5 entities found. Hello, drone! Whoa. I know I've told you not to go outside, but look! Look at it! So pretty! Wow! Anyway, that's enough. Let's not let every alien inside. So every night at midnight we get 1 ration pack and 1 extra sensor. Sorry, not sensor, a drive. In case we soft lock. It's time down. Okay. We got an email with a daily task. In the daily task, we need to give them a random amount of drives with a random type of signals, and we need to make a report of 2 locations. Now the signal we can do right away. We'll take the box, open it up, take a drive, we have one here. Pick any of the signals. I'm gonna take the, the Yoda one, and flop it in. And because he has only one level 0, we're done. Now we can't send this yet, because we need to do the report. How do you make the report? Templates, report. Satellite hash code report from Lima and Echo, and then we need the hash codes. We can only get the hash codes at the towers. And apparently the other server is down. Fixed. It's almost done. Get to hear more crispy audio. Around 6 AM, it'll be safe to go outside, so we'll wait until then. And the first night really is the safest. And that's a smaller signal, but still incomprehensible. At the very corner. And sensor. Of course. It's not like I wanted to find any signals, but Baka. We're close to one. And sensor. Of course, from the opposite side. Excuse me? We're close to one. There we go. We got a signal. Let's get that signal working and we'll have a nice nap. Guess there's no sleep here, only naps. And toilet breaks. And we found it immediately. That's good enough. Sleep the fear away. How's it looking? Detector status is gonna take a while, but it's already downloaded. Two more hours. So I suppose we could head out there already. Much to my dismay. Servers are working, so we just need to count the two targets. We also need to eat. So Lima and Echo. Okay. Let's go to Lima first. Let's eat. Target. Lima. Also, I wanted to try out something. Oh, that is so much easier. I've been doing it the dumb way. Into the darkness we go. Can you see anything? Cause I sure as hell can't. Just imagine driving through this darkness and suddenly something comes running towards you. Not an experience I'd like to have. Here's a newsflash. Don't trust the trees. They might be aliens. The light and a gun. Though unfortunately, it breaks from a single hit. So, SV hash. It gives us a hash code. And now we write it down. TF HF EWW and go to the next one. Target Echo, I think. Yeah. Alright. Good night, souls. Thanks for joining me. I recommend checking out the bot later for spooks. Cause I will promise spooks. Ouchies. I thought I heard something. Here we go. It's the hash. I can't read that. 4ECTE And let's hope to God I wrote that right. Because we're not getting second chances, really. Well, we kinda are, but it's not. I can copy paste. But I can't copy paste it from there. Anyway, back to the base. My feet! If you're ever lost, try to find a river and drive either directions and look for the big tower. Let's get inside before aliens attack us. And safe. Now, this is how you finish it, do the job. We got the required drives in there. We put the report on it. We bring it over here. It's also 6 a.m., so we're safe. And we call the drone. Now this is important. Do not sleep while the drone's coming. The time will be accelerated, but the drone will not. And if you're tight on time, you will fail the daily task. That's complete darkness. The crispiest audio. Before I look for the next signal, let's watch the drone. There's a burger over there. What's up? Whoop. There we go. Next I get to explain the store and the upgrades. Well, I already did the upgrades. The computer level. The drone has left the perimeter. Another one. Nothing? There it is. Oh, the other direction. You got mail. So, daily task information. We got 21 points for the account. And 50 points. We got 5 points for the level 0. That's not good. That's it. And joke. I don't know if it was a joke, but please don't waste drives, okay? We're not funded enough to waste these things. You wanted the Yoda one? Okay. We got 76 credits. It's not enough to fully upgrade it, but it gives us at least 2 levels, so I can show how it works. You pick up a drive, put it here, take a signal, I'll take the unknown one, shove it here, extract, and start processing. And that's it. That's all you need to do. We have to sleep soon. But I'll explain the store meanwhile. So we have several tabs and you need to buy all of these by yourself. So gas cans for the car, batteries for your flashlight, drive boxes so you can drop them off. Then the individual drives. You got the repair kits, protection kits, camera types, clipboards if you need pages. So you could just buy a bunch of paper sheets. Sleeping bags and med kits you don't really need. Then there's a bunch of food. I recommend everything after pizza. I have no idea what their food values are, so I don't know if they're any good or not. But the cake is the best one cost-wise. I know it looks intimidating, but you get tons of food out of it. Unless you don't want to sleep. In that case, get the chocolate bar. You get tools like maps, beacons, toolbox, drive racks. Nothing too important. Machines, you got a Roomba that cleans stuff off the floor. And Kerfuses. It's a cat robot that will fix servers for you. It's adorable. I will show the Kerfus before we end the stream. Then the decorations, which has come all kinds of funny stuff. We got cup and coffee bag for the coffee machine that allows you to stay awake longer. And speaking of staying awake, burger. As my voice is dying, we're gonna stop at the next night. Oops, I overslept. We can stop. I want to show you. This is what the signal sounds like now. Not so static anymore. Roach! Get over here! You can eat roaches, but the roaches also eat your food. Back to the drawing board. It did not look promising. Is a signal nearby? And invalid object? Okay. And we get a signal. Servers are online. Also, you can look at the random planet here for whatever reason. Oh, one important thing I forgot to mention. Turning up the lights will disable doors. Your locks will fail. Don't let that happen. There we go. Now we wait. It's almost 11. I'll do the event at midnight, fittingly. Or a bit earlier, depending how we feel. It's a shame I can't fully upgrade so you can hear fully what those signals sound like. But like, about 75% of them are just actual noises from this space. And the rest are very weird. And I mean very weird. Come on! Boop. Boop. This is the cleanest we can make it thus far. It's just nice. But I swear I see a cat in that now. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. So now we just need to wait for the night time. Also, you know what this command is? You've played Source games. Guess not. What happens if I spawn an alien on top of an alien? thought so. I hit him so hard the pieces fell outside. Huh? I wonder, can we process this? We can. What does that do? It was already sensical. Aw. I never tried that. I'm scared now. Yawn. What else can I show? There's not much else. Explain most of the things about the game. You could look at the store more. Because in the MISC there are some things. Blocks that actually have a purpose. They show you the time. Chair, sponge, soap, pet rock, rugs, spotlights that probably give light. The cool, funny Sweden man, real, no fake. It's reference to Joe. I have no idea who this is refers to. We get glow sticks that actually give light. Pictures that allow you to put your own pictures on it. Radio that lets you play local music, like from your computer. An experimental TV that allows you to watch TV shows through it. Again, locally only. And we're not talking about the alien figure. TikTok. Come on. That's almost loaded. That's almost done. We can see if that gives anything new, or if it scrambles it. That's also always a possibility. Sometimes when you clean up that signal, initially, it might get better and then it gets worse until it reaches level 3. So what do you say? Yep, see? It used to have proper data, and now that we've messed with it, it's unreadable. We might as well look for another signal, though we don't need it. We need to sleep. I could also look for Maxwell, but that would take forever. This place is massive. And Maxwell's so tiny. What other commands I can put here? Ah yes, speaking of Joe, Mark Finn. There he is. Next signal. Oh, we get to have a nap time after this. The copies are indestructible. And so that's a very low signal. Here we go. Turn those off. We can't turn the calculations off because it's processing. Hello, Dr. Diamond. Welcome to the stream. And let's see what we've done to this poor signal. How are you doing today? Hi, Dr. Diamond. I can hear you, don't worry. Yep. The signal's gone. Whoever was in it, we butchered it. Unless... might as well... some extra money just for this. How many signals do we have? 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5. And we can't put the last one away because no, we already have a signal. Take all of our signals, sell them, get the last upgrade, and see if we can get anything smart out of it. I pressed accidentally the reset signal button that I told everyone not to press by accident. Oh well. We're just interested in the calculations right now anyway. And yes, this uses a lot of source sounds. This game, for whatever reason. Which is weird, because it doesn't run on Source Engine. It just sounds like it. All the noises, it's Source. Might as well turn that off. The sun's setting. Night event. We don't need the door locks. Come on, drone. Get us our money. There it is. There it goes. Bye. Now we can get some proper signals. Hopefully. They're gonna complain about the poor quality again. Yes, it actually does Amazon deliveries. We have our very store where we can buy stuff. But we're interested in upgrades. As soon as we get the money. Nice. We got the last level. So we can process this weird signal and see if anything comes out of it. The data is empty, there's nothing on the drive. You're not looking hard enough. And turn this off. So we get the maximum power. The sun's setting. It's about to get dark. Also, I will mention there's a secret over here. 2 types of secrets. But I'm too lazy to break the boxes now. Just so you know, there's something out there. The night's coming. Nothing on the radar, as I expected. We're gonna check this signal, then the other one that we saved. And then we'll do one more event. I'll show you Carthus and we'll stop there. Because my voice is still dying. Beep beep. Gimme. Do we get anything? Nope. The signal is absolutely ruined. But this one should yield some interesting results. Well, that's quite quick. I'll mention one thing. Eventually, you might start to see mushrooms growing about. You may eat them. They're mostly safe. Disclaimer, actually don't do that in real life. You'll die. You can actually get more speed. It's getting so dark. And that's why I want to aim for the midnight, because it's the darkest hour. Just look how the light vanishes. We're almost there. Halfway. I thought that star was something. Nothing at the radar. We're in a funny situation. I'm waiting for the signal to process. But I also would like to have a nap. But I'm not tired enough in the game. So it seems the both will be ready at the same time. It just gets darker and darker. Okay, we got exactly one fully processed signal. Let's hope it's a good one. And it is... It's creepy hissing, that's what. A perfect opportunity to sleep. There we go. Now, I promise something. I shall be doing it. A reroll. Sorry, a reroll busy? busy? Busy doing what? Do I need to wait for the next day? I bet I'm gonna have to wait for the next day. No clue what they're busy with, but... Hey. At least we can have our alien buddy. What's up? You'll be working now. Maybe it needs to be at a later game. Let's try it. Let me load my autosave. Oh, it's daytime though. Damn it. So, here's Kerfus. Hello, Kerfus. They're very excited. And they fix servers. Case in point, that server's down. Oops, wrong button. Kerfus? Kerfus? Fine. Go on a walk. Have fun. Children can actually see Kerfus's progress here. And by progress I mean he's stuck. Hold up a moment. Now this won't be as scary as I was hoping, but... Can I call a reroll here? Oh god, all the servers are down. What the hell happened here? A reroll. Okay, so I'm guessing that I need to trigger the a reroll event before I can actually get a rerolls. Shame. Well, I'm sorry, no rerolls for you today. I will be stopping here as soon as Kerfus comes back. Look at him trying his best. Actually, that takes too long. Never mind. So that was the Voices of the Void. I probably won't be playing more of it on stream, as honestly it gets kind of boring just sitting around waiting for the signals to process. And my other save is so hectic that I can't focus on commentating. However, next time we'll be playing a different game. What game this is? Well, let's say that it rhymes with Pain World. But that'll be for the next time. I hope to see you next time on our new adventures. Bye now.